Good morning, freedom fighters. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I just got off the phone with mine. One of my favorite people on the planet to speak to is my mom. I hope y'all feel the same way. Very heavy chemtrailing at this moment. This is live over Kentucky. You can see the massive frequency microwave energy that's over Virginia. But heavy concentrated spraying scares me. It doesn't seem like it's part of weather as much as maybe spraying pathogens. The devil is at hand. Most people don't believe in God anymore. The devil has made sure of that. Y'all have been lied to by everyone. But heavy concentrating of spraying over the state of Tennessee at this moment. But I want to go back 3 hours. And I want to go to this mess over the state of Michigan and Lake Michigan. So let's go back. I'm going to pause you, let it load. Okay, we went back 5 hours ago. You can see the first massive trail. Lots of little trails, very distinct. If it was normal condensation, this entire area would be covered in trails and not operations like we see the one that started in Tennessee. Right there, you can see it starting 4 hours and 57 minutes ago. I'm going to pause for a second. I got a couple things I want to show you. If this was natural aircraft, the entire sky would be covered. Stand by. This is the amount of air traffic that is live, not showing the military aircraft whatsoever, but this is all live aircraft. If it was just natural condensation, the entire place would be covered. But these are operations by the UN using our commercial and military aircraft. I'm going to let it go ahead a little bit, and you can see massive operation starting out. What's odd, there's very few aircraft in this area, like they routed them around it. They have routed them around the operation. But massive trails taking place. Happy Mother's Day to everybody up north. You're being sprayed. Very toxic. I don't really think it has anything to do with weather. This looks more like a sprayed pathogen to me, making people sick. I heard even people's dogs are sick up here. You're stuck in these cities where the airflow can't go anywhere. But very distinct chemtrail operation over Lake Michigan this morning. Stand by, I want to show y'all more. Terrified to know what I know. I wish everybody else could see what I know. Y'all would be up in arms. Standing by. We're looking at the last 2 hours over Virginia, Pennsylvania. These are microwave energies, frequency waves, H.A.A.R.P waves. The waves do not move. The clouds push through the waves because this is a machine that has nothing to do with gravity or any other 12 new fictitious cloud names they have given it. Every one of those people need to be arrested and held accountable against crimes against humanity and nature itself. Well, you got to realize this. These people are lunatics. Greed has corrupted our brains. All they care about is the money. They don't care about what they're doing to our planet. I have lost all fishable species here in Florida. 90% of what I fished for 5 years ago is gone. And it's not because we overfished it. They hauled it off in dump trucks. These beaches were full of dead fish. They released Piney Point fertilizer plant, but they made it rain so much it had to be released. I think it's all part of their plan to destroy this country. I don't know if you realize that the rulers hate us Americans because we're happy with nothing. It goes back to the Roman days when they only found thrill out of people's misery. You know, they killed thousands of animals and slave girls and everything else. I want you to realize the lunatics we're surrounded by. Heavy chemtrail today in Alaska. Could not see the northern lights whatsoever because of these lunatics. Heavy spraying today at daybreak. Individual aircraft trails. Each one of these lines are. They would not let us see their extreme Northern Lights event. They would not let us see it for some reason. Heavy chemtrail activity, though, keeping us completely messed up out here in the Pacific Ocean. Very distinct lines. Each one of these are from an aircraft spraying our skies. That looks like a ship, crisscross, chemtrail ships. I've showed y'all the ships. I've showed y'all the equipment on the ground spraying. I've showed y'all the scientists. The only people arguing with me now is just the paid trolls. There's no real humans anymore arguing with me. I don't see it. And I apologize. I really don't have time to go through each and every comment, and I don't have time to comment to y'all, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Your comments are very important, and sometimes I'll get time and I'll try to go back through it. I'm actually waiting on my boss right this minute. Don't know when I'll even get to post this. Hopefully this morning. But alright, let me see what I can see real quick. I just want to lay that on you. I definitely see some streaking going on out here offshore Europe and Spain, Portugal. How can the entire Atlantic Ocean be clouded over? That cannot be good, guys. I have watched the weather my whole life, and I do not remember ever seeing the entire northern and southern Atlantic clouded over. Heavy frequency waves here. Very distinct frequencies. In 1996, the U.S. Air Force stated they will have full control over the weather by 2025, and my goodness, they are ahead of schedule. Alright. I hope Brazil's not getting rained on still. I haven't been able to really tell much as far as manipulation. Heavy chemtrails at the moment in the southern Caribbean Sea, I believe it says, or something here. Let me see. Very distinct chemtrail in this morning, though. Put the last 2 hours into motion here. You can see heavy chemtrails. When they start doing this down here, it worries me because this is where they create our hurricanes. You can see this areas of it. I don't even know why. I don't understand. Doesn't really look like it's part of weather. Just want to kill the Gulf off the rest of the way. Dead fish all the way from, I'm sure, Mexico too, but from Texas all the way to Florida. I mean, how much more death do we need? And not to mention all the dead birds and stuff. I was like, let's see. It's live. Yeah, it's live. Let's go back to Tennessee here. Kentucky, excuse me. I'm in Kentucky. Kentucky. This really worries me. I mean, why would it be such tight spraying? That's not weather. What are you trying to get these people sick? I don't understand the spraying here. It even looks like this. Yeah, look at that. That's a super tight area spraying. What is up with that? Super tight, concentrated area. I mean, this is what you would, this is military attacks. You're being attacked. 2 different spray zones, one in Kentucky and one in Tennessee. Tennessee just outlawed all this. That's a heavy spraying area. Tight. I mean tight. It's not spraying anywhere else. Heavy concentration of spraying over Tennessee, Kentucky, and a little bit in Georgia. I don't know, man. They freak me out, these people. I have videos of the U.S. Air Force saying they can just kill 50% of the population with 3 aircraft. What are they talking about? Biological weapons. Lunatics are in control, and they stopped informing us in 1965. Kennedy was killed for a reason.